apron. I feel good. I'm feeling good. Someone fetch me my apron. I feel good. I'm feeling good.
I feel like the guy friends are the worst. But if my man has some women friends, I can't tell him to give up his friends that he been knowing maybe about 15, 20 years because I'm his girl. I have to end up filling them out. I have to check them out. I have to, how many times they call his phone. I have to, feel who is good for him and who is not. I can't really tell him, oh, I don't like your friend. Then that's a create a problem with us too.
I'm
So
talking about, okay, I'm going to go again. I'm talking about friends of the opposite sex.
Yes, with his women friends. I'm gonna have to play it safe first. I can't just demand that he starts talking to them and everything. I have to.
I'm asking you how you feel about it, not the way you're going to move. How do you feel about your dude having female friends? Like, okay, watch this.
Yeah.
Let me help you out. I'm going to give you an example.
Yes.
There's women that say, fuck that. He can't have no female friends. There's men that say, fuck that. She can't have no male friends. There's girls that say, nah, I don't like that if he got a female bestie and all of that. I'm asking you, how do you feel? Not how you move. Because what you're talking about is how you move in the beginning before you get him so he don't know your ass is jealous. I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about the actual feelings.
Well, I really don't like him having female friends, but I don't like it, damn it. But
Let's talk about it.
I don't like it. I don't like him having female friends because it makes me, what are you talking about when you're not with me? What are y'all doing? Y'all going out, hanging out, having a drink? I'm like, really? I don't like it. I think I get a little jealous. Okay, I can say I get a little jealous.
Why? I'm gonna keep asking the same question.
I guess I guess it's a little insecurity, but that was like somebody that's Andrea who was like 22, 23, 24. In my 30s, I started like if he's my man and he likes me and he has a female friend, obviously he's gonna introduce me to the female friend, so I'm gonna know about it and I'm gonna fill it out. I had a guy friend who had a lot of female friends. But the thing is, he explained to me is these are only friends that he met. He had them in high school. He met these people at work. And now that I'm in his life, don't mean that he's going to cut everybody off. And I should not have to demand that from him either.
Okay.
But Chef, I got to push back on you, man. I got to push back on you, right? Because what is everyone saying in general when they say you should find this kind of person to build a relationship with or to marry? The person you marry should be your what?
Wait, say that again.
The person that you choose to marry or further a elongated relationship, that should be your fill in the blank. Best friend, right?
They said best friend. That's what they said.
Right. So
okay.
Here's what happens, right? You get in a relationship and your significant other already has a best friend.
Mm.
Of the opposite sex.
Yeah, it could work.
So someone that they trust maybe a little bit more than you. Because they know, hey, this person has never even asked me for sex. That's not their motivation. They're truly here for me. They do things for me. Come if I call. They'll listen if I got something to say. They fill all the gaps that you can't fill. They're filling gaps that you didn't even know you was gapped in. Pause. So all I'm saying is that at the end of the day, what you're doing is making a case for your competition, even if they're not in competition with you. So I'm saying that you're always being compared, whether you want to acknowledge it or not. It don't matter if they're actually in a sexual relationship with that other person. They are emotionally dependent on that other person.
Emotionally dependent on that other person. So
think
I got a female friend. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Peace to Sharice. Why? She was my best friend from young. I known her from the time when we lived in the same neighborhood. We both had our first job together from 14. I've been knowing her and been friends from 14. She went to high school. She went to a different high school. She was a cheerleader. As my best friend, she introduced me to two of my high school sweethearts. Literally, she was my friend. She introduced me to all kind of girls. But here's the kicker. There was a guy that she was really interested in. He was a basketball player on the team in Madison High School in Brooklyn. All right. It's a beautiful story too. And she was really feeling him. And initially I was like, yo, she's like the way he looked. She liked the swag. I was like, yo, if he can appreciate you because, you can be rambunctious, not loud, but she was almost like, she was very, what's the best way to say it? She was high energy. You know what I mean? She was real high energy. I was like, yo, if that shit don't annoy him, but then I was around them. I was around him because I was dealing with one of her friends so I used to pull up at the school, go to the games, kick it with the cheerleaders. And she sat and she had written this letter to him that she liked him. I went, looked, helped her edit it and all of that. And she gave him the letter. That was 1989, 88. They got married a few years later. They've been married ever since the 80s. You know what I mean? They have two beautiful children. Like, she's my best friend. Him, he was always cool with me. He never had to worry about anything. He understood me. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes in the right dynamic, that friend of the opposite sex can also assist you in picking that dude, because remember, he's the best male friend. He actually has an ability to throw a wedge early before you even know. Before you even able to figure it out, he can throw a wedge. Many situations, if it's pure, that male friend can actually be cool.
An ally of sorts.
Say that again?
An ally of sorts.
Yes.
My lady, watch this. So I'm going to leave it at that. I ain't going to give no more names, right? Somebody who's been on my show, Dawn Frank. She's one of my best friends, female friends. You be seeing her in the chat. I've been knowing her over 15 years now, right? She's friends with my old lady. They spend more time together. I might speak to her ass once a week. I might, hear her voice 5, 6, 7 days a week on speakerphone with my old lady. Sometimes I might just tell her, yo, put it on speakerphone, and I talk my talk. Me and Dawn been through wars together. You understand what I'm saying? So in terms of this dynamic, and Dawn knew other women that I dealt with prior to my fiance. You feel me? So, but it remained pure. I believe that the friendship can work, but in order for it to work, and I agree, Vic, you're absolutely right. It's not something that everybody could pull off. It's not something everybody could pull off.
Yeah.
Because it takes a certain level of understanding, and then also a certain level of understanding your woman and how strong she is. So I can't give myself all the props that I'm just so balanced and this that. I wouldn't be able to pull that shit off with a couple of my other exes. There would be no way. There would be no way. So I think it's a balance also in terms of who you get into a relationship with. But look, I don't want to get too long-winded on this because we got a little show for them, right? So I get it. Yes, the friendships, they can be dangerous.
Let me touch that. Let me touch that one more time before you move on, Chef.
Pause. Not too late. I said it first. That's like Uno.
Uno out. Hey, listen. Every female, and call it projecting, because that may just be what it is. But
call it what?
Female that I've
projecting. Check your mic.
Projecting.
Okay.
So every female that I've ever had as a friend has either been someone I've been with in the past, and we're past our relationship phase. We realize that that's not going to work. Even if we didn't, even if we didn't become sexually active, we took a shot at it. We cleared the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Now we're free to be friends because that's off the table. But
it
when
becomes different.
Go ahead.
I know you on a delay. Yeah.
You think it's a different element?
It is a different element because remember, there's more. What he's saying is that they become friends.
Yes.
Yeah, but guess what? There's another title that you will never be able to rub away with that person, which is ex-lover. That changes the dynamic, bro. Yes, you can be friends with the person and y'all moving as friends, but that person is actually an ex-lover. Whether you're friends, whether you hate each other now, and she happens to be the person that works at the grocery store who bags groceries, and you happen to be a customer, and y'all don't pay no attention to each other or don't even see each other, she's still your ex-lover. That's
right. So there's two dynamics.
That's different.
So there's two dynamics. So most people are uncomfortable with the ex-lover, no matter how cool y'all are, and it's over with, and y'all that you can't. It's hard to convince somebody that you would never go back that way. Now here's the other scenario. The girl or the wife of somebody who you respect, like a friend, a brother, family member, something of that nature, where there's a natural boundary that everybody is expected to respect. Say, oh, I don't look at her like that. That's like my sister. My sister-in-law ain't my blood. She's an attractive woman, but I don't conceive her that way in my mind. So yeah, we can, but at the same time, I don't be like, hey, sister-in-law, let's go out for ice cream and talk about whatever the fuck's on your mind. Because I find that a violation. So I'll give you an example. In high school, it was a young lady who found me attractive. My partner said, hey, bro, this chick is on you, bro. I said, hey, she all right, but you know what I'm saying? That was when I was on my 10 phase. So I was like, yo, you go ahead. Hey, you like her? Yeah, I like her. Well, you get her. He had a child with that woman. She's been in my life for a long time because of that. We became friends because of that. I respect the boundaries because of that. She was a genuine friend. I helped her with a lot of things, but it made him uncomfortable to a degree how cool we got. And matter of fact, she kind of became, in my opinion, too comfortable. Because one time I was like, hey, like she answered the door in like some boy shorts or something like that. And I was like, do you understand? Like, I'm not gay. We're friends, but I'm not gay. You should know that. You know what I'm saying? Just to remind her, like, hey, keep it in reference. And I think that is what people fear is the naivete of their mate when they're making decisions about the levels of comfortability that they go to with this quote unquote best friend.
Okay. So we talked about the best friend side of it, you know, and how it's, you know, it can be harmless. Let's look at another scenario.
Babe, she's just a friend. Okay,
Yeah.
so don't make this weird.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Hey, Ashley. Hey. Hi.
How are you? Nice to meet
I'm
you.
good. Yeah, good to see you. Don't be jealous. Chemistry we have is a friend chemistry.
It's my
That's
ride
all.
or die. Yeah.
I would die for you.
And I've ridden him.
Don't be jealous.
So you guys
make it-
you're just friends. That's it. Like
just friends.
you've never done anything? Not today.
Don't be jealous.
They're just friends.
They're not friends.
See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about?
Yeah. That's what you was worried about, huh?
Come
That's
on,
what you
yo.
worried about.
Come on, yo. I'll die. Man, what? Oh, nigga, you gonna die today.